Hey guys, I'm back. I have no idea what just happened. Um, we were filming, and then all of a sudden my phone went black. It hasn't done this during a live feed. I have you guys plugged into a battery source, so I truly have no idea what just happened, but we're going to continue. So maybe the phone just didn't like the topic we were talking about. So I do apologize. I don't know why the video stopped. My phone has, maybe it's because this is an older phone. My phone will occasionally, like even if I'm on an app or something, it'll just stop out of nowhere. So I don't know. It could just be that it's getting old or it's not warm or anything. Like it's not like it's overheating. Is that the thing with the phones these days? I don't know. I come from a different generation. Anyway, like I was telling you guys, we were talking about the Christmas tree that we got. So my old tree came from, that time frame where pre-lit trees were just coming out and they were still dealing with the problem of the lights that if one goes out, they all go out. So for many years, this tree has never done that. And once about 3 years ago, it happened. A light bulb blew, and I could never figure out which one it was because it's hard with the pre-lit trees. I tried like a mad woman. I could never figure it out. Also, the cotter pins that hold the limbs together, because you've seen pictures of the tree, I'm sure, on my Instagram or on some videos I've done. The tree looks very full. That's what I loved about it. It looked like a real tree. It was done very nicely. But it wasn't a cotter pin that held it together, but like the screws would break and fall apart because it was extremely heavy. So I would use cotter pins or because it didn't come with extra parts, which is kind of silly, but whatever, to keep it from falling apart. My Instagram is the same name that I use on here, so it's pretty simple to find me on there and on Twitter. I tweet a little bit. I gotta really get better at my social media thing, guys. I try. But yeah, so over the years, it's been something that, like I said, 3-4 years ago, I knew I had to replace it, but I never found that tree because we have a shag carpet in the living room. If I get a real tree, I will have sap and needles in there for the rest of my life. And with my skin allergies as it is, I've never had a real tree because my mom is extremely sensitive as well. It's more than likely where my problems come from. But anyway, I'm not sure how I would react to the pollens of that. So, as weird as that sounds, I don't know. Could be in my head, but might as well not tempt fate. So, I've been looking for a couple of years to find one that looks nice. A lot of the false trees don't. They just look chintzy and they're not very full. You want something that's a little full. You don't want to look right through and see the wall. So we finally found one this year, and I was really excited for it. So as soon as it's up and decorated, I will show you guys. Last year I did something I tried anyway to do on a daily basis, and it was hard for me to keep up. It was an ornament a day. Like I did a story with a different ornament that I had on my tree. So I'll go back and look at which ones I showcased last year. I know I didn't do all 30 ornaments, or 31. I forgot. No, 24. My mind's a mess, guys. I apologize. But, yes, so I think about doing like that again this year on Instagram, like just a different thing to talk about, even if it's not necessarily an ornament. I want to try to do like the 24 or 25 days of Christmas. I think that'd be kind of fun. That's at least a goal that I'm trying to set up for myself. So I would like to do that. And I'm really excited about the new tree. And it's been a great year. It really has been, guys, even though right now I'm under a lot of stress and there's a lot of things going on at the moment. That I'm dealing with, which I will later on, we'll talk about later. Like I said, I got a few family members who've lost work. One finally found work, which was great. Very happy. It's a very good position. And the other one is working on it, and hopefully that'll get resolved. And I have faith everything's going to work out, and that's what keeps me going. Hello, Giuseppe. How are you? So I gotta say, it's been a really good year, and I've got to do things that I haven't been able to do, like leave the country. Going to Bermuda was so awesome. I love going to Cape Cod, and I got to do that again this year. I didn't think I was going to be able to because of all the time and energy I put into planning and doing that trip to Bermuda. It's just been great, and then you guys too. This year has been great for us as well, I feel. Because my channel's, it's not a big channel, and I know that, and I really don't care if it ever is, because I really like being able to talk to you guys. No, I'm not wearing any pantyhose today. I've had an extremely bad allergic reaction to chemicals in the hot tub, so my body is completely covered in hives, and it's going to be a couple days before I can do anything with that again. So I do apologize, guys, for that. But it will be coming soon. I really need to get this under control very soon because I want to do with you guys the vote for my Christmas party outfit. We may not get it done in time for the Christmas party because that's coming up upon us soon. So it depends on how my skin is at that point. I'm hoping to get it under control within the next couple of days. Dear Lord, please. If not, we'll just do it for the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, maybe. Because I really like doing that with you guys because it's very fun. Yeah, you know, I've never put my hair up like this, but because of the irritation and it was bothering my skin, I did put it up. But I'm kind of feeling this little bun, this messy bun thing. My hair is such a wreck. It needs to get styled, and I need to find somebody. There is what do you call it? It's not a boutique. Spa. Not too far from me, which is very surprising. I don't have a mall nearby, but there's a spa nearby. Go figure that one out. It's really, really nice. I got my prom hair done there years ago. So, I may talk to her. You guys are so sweet. I really do love you guys. But, yeah, so hoping to get this skin thing under control soon. But yeah, I was thinking about doing something like this with my hair more often because I do like it, even though it looks a little messy. I normally don't. Well, my hair is naturally messy. Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys about a German story that I grew up with. So if you guys are from Europe and are familiar with it, totally let me know because I'm not sure how many people are familiar with this story. So my mother used to call me Strudelpeter. There's also a female version called Strudeliesel. It's about a little girl. I think I mentioned it to you guys previously. Strudelpeter is the boy, Strudeliesel is a girl. And it's pretty much the same story, but with a different, oh, thank you. But with, you know, a boy or a girl. And it's basically like, the mom would, or the father, whoever the parent was, would say, you gotta brush your hair, you gotta do this, you gotta brush your teeth, and the child would not want to. And, the story doesn't necessarily have the happiest of endings, but Mom used to always call me Strudelpeter or Strudeliesel because my hair was always a mess. Even if she would comb it, because my hair's always been very thick, but it knots very easily. It's a pain in the neck. I can't tell you how much time I spend combing it to look the way it does on a daily basis. She would always call me that because my hair was always a mess. Even if she would make it look nice and pretty, it never failed. My hair was always like, kind of like Einstein. But, she tried. She gave me my first, I would say facelift because I don't know. If you were a little girl, did your mom would take your hair and like yank it back so tight and like put the little like hair clips or whatever in? Oh my God, like I swear I couldn't blink. She was just like, eek. Oh man, like I think that's probably like I'd go to school and I would like loosen it up so that I could actually blink and have like features that moved. I swear, I laugh about it now, but it would hurt. Like when my mom would take my hair down, my hair would be like tender, like as weird as that sounds. What size high heels do I wear? It truly varies on the shoe type. As long as it's not a super pointed toe, it's normally an 8.5 typically. Depending on the type of shoe, if it's not a high heel, I'll go down a size or up a size, but it's typically an 8.5. But I don't know. That's what the majority of my shoes are. If it's a really pointed toe, I'll do a 9, just because my toes are like cramped up like that, and we don't need that. Or if it's a sandal or just like a flat shoe, I could do an 8. Sometimes a 7.5. It varies. That's why I like trying them on. But 8.5 is a safe bet for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. Thank you guys. You've made me feel so much better. When I first came on here, I just felt defeated, and you guys have definitely helped me to feel better. I don't normally like crying, but I guess sometimes we all need a release, you know? that's something that I've learned to do, like with stress. Like if I get built up and stuff like that, I'll end up having a little, I call it a little mini breakdown. And then like I just let it all out, and then I get myself collected and together again. It's like, okay, all right, we're good now. All right, we let it out. We're good. Let's continue. And oh, I gotta try not to scratch. Okay, trying. But yeah, so I just felt, love you guys too. You guys truly, you guys are amazing. You really are. So yeah, I just felt so defeated and worn out and just done. You know, I think we all get days like that. This has been, like I said, a good year. I mean, with you guys, because the channel is small, but you know, there's been. I mean, I feel like we've done a lot more this year as far as like doing the live chats and stuff like that, and there are some new ideas that I have, and I've been thinking about the whole Patreon thing. I've looked at it, and honestly, I've been so busy, I really haven't looked at it in a way where I can like play with it and stuff. I've just been so busy with training with my new job and stuff like that, and things with family, that it's kind of been on the back burner. It's been there for quite some time. And yes, I do want to do a try-on video with you guys. You guys have mentioned this so many times, and I feel like something always comes up when I want to do this. I now have figured out a way of filming it and to do it, so I'm excited about that. It's just now waiting for my skin to heal at this point, which is a pain in the neck. It's even on my fingers and on my hand. Like, story of my life. Story of my life. But it is what it is. It's something I've dealt with since I was a child, and I just have to continue. It's not going to go away. I know that. It's something we have to deal with on a regular basis. Even something as simple as, I gotta watch the lotions I put on sometimes. Like, I love the Bath and Body Works stuff. I do, as you guys know. But like something like this, I won't be able to touch that for weeks now, because my skin is so sensitive at the moment. Once I'm healed up and everything, like, I'll do just the hands. But like that really thick body butter that I sometimes like to use, I can't touch that for a while now. So it's going to be Aveeno for a long time. Although I love Aveeno. Their products are really good. Although the oatmeal bath that I've been using... Hello, how are you? The oatmeal bath I've been using is the Walmart version of the Aveeno stuff. But if you look at the packaging of the Aveeno and the Walmart one, they're identical, and you can save a few bucks. That's why I use it. I'm doing all right. Still healing from my allergic reaction, but doing okay, guys. So I'm kind of excited about with Christmas coming now. Now that's like the week of Thanksgiving. That's kind of when I start getting into the mood of it. I like to enjoy the holidays as they come. Like, I swear, when right before Halloween hits and you start seeing the Halloween stuff, Christmas is literally right there in October, and I really don't like that. At least wait till around Thanksgiving to start doing that. I understand why they do it. They want those sales. I get it. But I feel like we push Christmas. Soon we're going to be pushing Christmas the day after Christmas. There'll be Christmas year-round eventually, I swear. But... you know, I like to enjoy the holidays that come. Like, Halloween we had was great. Now we're during the week of Thanksgiving, so now my mind is starting to go down the road of Christmas and, you know, doing Christmas shopping and planning gifts and stuff like that, and decorating the tree, which is really cool. For the longest time, I wouldn't put the tree up until after Thanksgiving. Joey likes to have it up the week of. But we're not having any guests over. We're going up to my mom's, so we'll get the tree up. It'll be pretty and it'll be cute, and I'm really excited. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that a lot. What I hate winter, as you guys know. Oh, what's my favorite Halloween costume? That is very tough. That I've personally done? If it's one that I've personally done, I gotta think about this one. Honestly, I have to go with Jessica Rabbit. I've always loved her. I I do love the lady, and I had to post the Beetlejuice one. I know you guys haven't seen it yet. It's still on my camera because crazy. It'll be up before Christmas, I'm sure. But probably my Jessica Rabbit. I wanted to do Jared the Goblin King last year. I just didn't have enough things to make it recognizable. Like, I have this, I don't even know if it's in this closet. Oh, it is. I have this gothic jacket that I got from Hot Topic. You've seen it before. It's really cool. Here's like the... But it doesn't look like Jared. So I do eventually want to do that look. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That's definitely on my to-do list. Or even Sarah. I want to do something from Labyrinth. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. And I think that'd be cool. Whether it's Sarah or The Goblin King. Something from that movie I really want to do. Oh, thank you. But as far as the ones I've actually done, I definitely love how Jessica Rabbit came out. I think she came out absolutely stunning. Even though I'm a blonde and not a redhead. I don't... What you see is what you get. This is my natural hair color, guys. I've never dyed it. Even though right now I look at that. I am a strudel beta. But yeah. I wanted to do for the longest time, and I still do. I would love to do a Fraggle. I'd love to be one of the Fraggles. Leaning towards Moki. I think that would be so cute. I've seen people who have pulled it off. Talks at work because we plan next year's costume like a year in advance. 90s Nickelodeon cartoons. So I'm between. I would love to be Rocco. I think that would be a lot of fun. Realistically, I think I could pull off Angelica, even though she's not necessarily my favorite. Or I forget the teenager from the Thornberrys. I think she'd be fun too. But I have the blonde hair. I have it long enough where I could do the pigtail look. I think I could pull off Angelica best. But my heart's with Rocco. That's one of my favorites. I've never thought about dressing up as Wonder Woman. That's a good one. And as far as how do I feel about guys watching for the pantyhose and stuff like that, I think it's cool. I think that we all have a similar interest. I've told you guys many times that I have, I came on here because I saw that, like, I feel like in my age group or younger that there is a lot of girls that don't really, like, I feel like that fashion has gotten very relaxed. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you are. That's how your personality is. That's great. But I was raised very old school. My parents are from cities, and they have that urban influence, which isn't as relaxed, at least not from my parents' generation. So I felt like that's what was missing these days. So I started doing videos about how I dress on a regular basis. And the one job I had, it was required to wear pantyhose, but I've literally have been wearing them since I was a kid, literally. Mom had me like little tights and things as a toddler. In elementary school and high school, I wore them, which it was for now. There was a year or two where I got away from it, but it just didn't feel right. I feel it looks more polished to have it. And even I'll see celebrities sometimes that like the outfit looks perfect, and then they have the shoes and everything like that, and then I notice they're not wearing the nylons, and I'm like, you missed. But I know in today's world, it's not something that's followed, so it may be a faux pas to me, but to everybody else, I can't tell you how many people I work with that hate wearing them. But I did start doing those videos because I wanted to show that you can still pull these looks off with it and still look classy, still be sexy without showing all the skin. I feel like today, a lot of younger generations feel that if you want to be sexy, you have to wear less than a Hooters girl. And that's not the case at all. So that was the other reason. It was like, you could be a beautiful, empowered, gorgeous, sexy woman without showing absolutely everything. And I wanted to show or teach or give girls ideas on that. And I think I have for some. And I'm just glad that other people appreciate it as well, which is really cool. And yeah, I think it's cool. As long as nobody's hurting anybody and nobody's being negative or things like that, I'm down with that. I know I did make a video about negativity recently, but we're not going to linger on those kinds of things. I know who my true friends are out there on this channel, and I love you guys. Ugh, I'm still like all stuffed up, guys. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose because from earlier, now I'm all stuffy. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. I had to take care of that or I was gonna go absolutely insane. Ugh, sorry. Oh, I feel better now. Thanks. But yeah, so that's how I feel about that, and I'm glad that just other people enjoy it too. Fashion has always been my thing. I wanted to go to New York City, and I wanted to go to, they have a fashion college out there, and I just thought it'd be cool. I wanted to be a fashion designer for the longest time. My mom told me it wasn't the best thing to do because, you know, it's hard to get into. I agree with you. But yeah, I wanted to move to New York City, and I wanted to go to college there, and I wanted to try to become a fashion designer, but that never happened. My mom told me that it's a hard business to get into, and yes, it is. It totally is. She was right. I kind of wish she didn't discourage me on that. I would make my own clothes in high school and in middle school for years. I want to get back into it. I have a sewing machine that was gifted to me. Mom bought it for me for my birthday. I haven't gotten it set up yet because it's been such a crazy year. But I plan on getting it set up. Maybe not before the holidays, but it's one of my New Year's resolutions to get a sewing room or sewing area set up so I can start making my own clothing again. And I forgot, there is a designer on here that does like latex clothing that wanted to work with me, and I need to get in contact with him. I just it's been such a crazy year. It's not that I forgot about it, just that I end up spreading myself too thin sometimes, and I'm always doing all these different things, and then I just lose track, and that's the story of my life. Like, legit has been the story of my whole existence, but it happens. I guess that's the curse of being a Gemini. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. He said I'm keeping it up because my allergic reaction is getting irritated by it, but I'm kind of feeling it. I haven't had my hair up in something like this in quite some time. I'm feeling it. Ah, man. This is fun. I've been meaning to do this. Now that I feel like myself, and I feel better, and you guys have been so supportive and understanding, especially through this whole thing that I'm going through with my skin irritation. It means the world to have such understanding and loving, amazing subscribers. It really is. You guys definitely help complete my world. It's fun. Like, it's surreal. Like, I never thought in a million years, like when I first started the channel, I had 1 subscriber for like almost a year. I'm sorry, I don't even know what happened in the first video. It just kind of like died out of nowhere. My phone does that on apps sometimes. I wanted to do the long skirt video today, but with my skin the way it is, it's not happening. I actually have to go through my skirts. I'm glad you guys appreciate my videos. I really do. I gotta go through because I have tons of skirts. I have summer skirts and I have more winter skirts. The one I have to repair, it's so old. I've had it since high school. It's got bee detailing on it, which is starting to fall apart. I'm not sure if I can save the bee detailing. The detailing is dated. Late 90s, early 2000s. There was a lot of... We were wearing like flare leg, but they were bell bottoms. And we were doing like a lot of beading on our clothes and stuff like that. So this skirt has like little bead tassels hanging off of it, which looks cute. It's small enough where it's a nice little accent. But some of the beads are starting to fall off now. I did reinforce them at the time because I knew that the thread that was used, because it came from, how many of you remember the Rave? This one came from the Rave. And I miss that store, man. I got a lot of cute stuff there. So I knew then that the thread used for this bead was going to come undone. So I had reinforced it at the time. Now we're talking many years later, and it's fallen apart. So I unfortunately don't have any beads similar, and I've been looking. So I don't know if I'm just going to remove the beads entirely, or if I'm going to do my own beading. I can do that. I used to do embroidery. I haven't done that in a long time. Very long time. I'm scared at the thought of even trying that again. But yeah, so I want to get all my skirts and like do a series. It'll probably be a couple different videos broken up with different looks. I definitely want to do more of a lookbook kind of thing. Thank you. I do have another one that I filmed not too long ago that will be up soon. So at least you have those videos while I'm healing up. I normally don't like doing that, but I've fallen behind, and well, it is what it is. I keep playing with this, guys. I'm sorry. It's this anklet that I bought, and I forgot I bought it. It looks like a herringbone. I had bought a whatchamacallit, a choker like this, but it never came. So I got it. I love ankle bracelets and I love toe rings and stuff. I don't get to wear them as often as I like, especially working in an office. It's not something that you can really wear to work. But I've always loved ankle bracelets. So I bought a couple. I really like this herringbone style. I love the way it looks. It's very seamless. So this was cheap. I paid like 70 cents for it on eBay. But I really like how it looks, so maybe I'll wear it for the Christmas party. Who knows? Man. I feel like I'm trying to get sick on top of it. It's like my head seems like warm. It could just be from the stress. Oh, thank you. But, it's going good. I'm looking forward to, I have some vacation time coming up in December, so, we'll have some fun with that. We'll do some live videos, and I'll do some more different videos with that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I had thought it'd be better today, but it hasn't. And it's stressing me out. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out what I'm even going to wear to work tomorrow. I'm hoping it'll be under control by then. But that's why I'm trying not to stress about it, because stress makes it worse. At least in my experience, I believe it is. It's with eczema, it can be so many things. It's so weird. And I think it's part eczema, and I think it's part allergy. And, like, diet is a part of it. I'm very careful, like, certain foods I eat. Even though I love tomatoes and acidic foods, it's something that can trigger an eczema breakout. Stress is another one. Obviously, like sweating, like when I work out, the sweat, the salt that comes out of your body, that can affect it as well. There's so many different factors involved. It's just such a pain in the butt. But, I mean, like I said, I've had it my whole life. So, I've learned to deal with it, even though I absolutely hate it. My grandfather had it too. My mom doesn't. They claim in my family it skips a generation. I don't know how true that is. I really don't. I thought it was a hereditary thing. Maybe just my mom got the better skin of the two. I don't know if my uncle has it, to be honest with you. I really don't. My dad's side has, like, perfect skin. It's my mom's side that's sensitive. So, it is what it is. And, just deal with it. My brother never had to deal with it until recently, actually. No, actually he did as a kid. They thought it was something else as well. He never really thought it was eczema. And I told him when I got diagnosed as an adult that he was going through like similar things. Like he'd get these weird reactions and stuff. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I think you have eczema. He didn't realize that till very recently. He doesn't have it to the extreme that I get it, but I definitely think he has it. Just like some telltale signs there. I feel like I'm talking like a Smurf. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting sick or if it's just the leftover effects from a little breakdown earlier. It is what it is, though, right? But yeah, so I'm really excited to decorate for the holidays, and I love wrapping Christmas presents. It's one of my favorite things to do, even though I know a lot of people don't like wrapping, but I do. Sometimes my mom will like coax me to come to the house. She's like, "Hey, I have wine and I have your favorite snacks. If you come up and wrap some Christmas presents," I'm like, "Oh, well, I would have done that without the wine and my favorite snacks, but okay." So it'll be fun. I love Christmas. I just don't like the winter. I don't like being cold. I don't like snow at all. And this snowstorm that we got was pretty bad, although it's melted a little bit now, so. But when it melts, it gets heavy and icy and gross. Not fun at all. Not fun at all. And I really don't like winter fashion. Like, I have so many coats because, like, I accessorize with my coats. I got my one Calvin Klein wool coat here. I think you've seen that. I gotta go through this closet. I'm seeing things that need to be like this thing. I did an outfit with this about a year ago. It was not liked at all. I mean, my mom gave me. It is big on me. Where's the pant? The pant, I think, matches it. It's like a kimono style. It is an older style. This is something Blanche Devereaux would have worn for sure. But I love the beading on it. So, I gotta see if I can make it work with something more modern. By itself, it's very dated. Hello, how are you? Let's see. See me in my pajamas. This is from Midnight Velvet. It's very dated, for sure. It's at least 10 years old. So that's the top. Here's the pant. That's the top. It's got some beading. I did this outfit the way it is, and quite a few people did not like the outfit. It did look a little... It needs some finishing touches. By itself, it doesn't look the greatest. I think if I remove the matchy-matchy pants and do black pant with this on top, I might be able to make it work. This pant may be able to work with just a black top. I just feel like it's too matchy-matchy. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to figure this out. Because I did, if you look at my outfits of the day, I want to say it's about a year ago where I did this outfit. And a lot of people did not like it. And I totally get why. I do. I really do. Because it's missing something. It needs some pizzazz. This is one of those things that I feel like these full outfits you buy is for people who, and this is not, my mom knows how to put together an outfit. She's like the queen of outfits. But this is something that for people who don't really have a sense of style, that need help, you just buy the full outfit. Like if you see it, I know people who will see something on a mannequin at a store and they will just buy what they see because it takes the guesswork out of them for them. Or there's even subscriptions now where they just put together an outfit for you and you don't have to really think about it. I like to put my own twist on things because I mean, my fashion sense has always been a little bit different than the norm. But it's a little baggy on me, so I can understand why. It just didn't really do anything. Is it a cute outfit? Yes. But it needs... I will be coming back to this, and we'll add some pizzazz to it. We're going to do a few different looks with this. And what I like about pieces that come in these outfit sets, you can wear it as is, but if you have the right staple pieces in your collection as well, you can take this and make like 20 different outfits out of it. So, I haven't touched it in a while because I was trying to figure out at the time how to make it work, and I've figured it out, a few different ways of making it work, because I do love the beading on it. I do love the chiffon cover-up. I don't want to get rid of that. But, yeah, so we're going to try to make it work. This is the dress I wore to my best friend's wedding. That was her maid of honor. This dress is beautiful. I haven't tried it on in forever. Last time I tried it on, it was a bit loose. It's not really coming up the color that it truly is. Ah! Like a small hole in it. It's a beautiful dress, though. I'll have to try it on, see if I can work with it, maybe shorten it or something like that. If not, I may have to get donated. I might donate to one of those, they have donations for, like, girls who can't afford a prom dress, so it might end up in a place like that, because I have dresses that I wanted to do that with, but they're dated, and I didn't think that they would take them. But this one is modern. It's a Vera Wang. So it's definitely something I think a girl today would wear. Very pretty. I love that. Yeah. Oh, and this. Boop. Like that. I made this dress. This was one of the things I made when I was in high school. This was one of the first things I did. As far as actually sewing by hand and stuff. It didn't come out bad. It was one of my first pieces, so I was like playing with it and trying to figure things out. I didn't do a liner on it, which now, with some more experience and figuring things out, definitely, like, because the instructions had a liner, but I didn't think I needed to do it. Well, with this fabric, you really don't, because it's not see-through, but I understand it. So, you live and learn, and hopefully after the holidays, I'll have my sewing machine set up, and I'll be able to make clothes again. I would love to do that again. It's been so long. And sometimes I have trouble finding pieces that I really would love. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but there's a few pieces that I've been wanting forever and I've never been able to find, and it's just easier to make. I know some people are like, oh, well, that's just, cheating. No. If you find the right fabrics and stuff, homemade clothing can be just as nice, if not better, than the stuff you find in the store. So I plan on doing that this year. I'm just playing with things in my closet, guys. I have a habit of doing that. This was, I think, my first Coach. What was this one? My first purchase. I love it because it's classic black. I know the Baroque pattern isn't really a thing anymore. This is definitely from the 2000s. But I love that. It's just so classy to me. They're getting away from that, going more to the leather goods. Desi hair on it. But I really like that. I still pull it out occasionally. Yeah, when I want a smaller bag. I'm getting a little cold. Oof. But what else should we talk about, huh? So I want to put the tree up later. I have a black tree that I use for Halloween. And then I have a purple tree my mom gifted me that I do like a little girly theme. I'm thinking about bringing one of them to my office. For my desk. I mean, it's about 3 foot, but it'll fit in my office. You might just doing a little girly tray. I thought that'd be cute. I don't know yet. I know I'm gonna get some weird looks, but it doesn't really bother me all that much. I'm quite used to that at this point. I've gained into the weird looks my whole life. But yeah, so I'm thinking about bringing the black one and like decorating in like pink glitter. I think that'd be so cute. I did that a few years ago in my hallway because I didn't have a place to put the tree because I have the purple one. I want to do the purple kind of like a nautical theme. I just don't have places to put both of them. So that's my dilemma as of right now. And once the tree's up, I can start wrapping gifts. Maybe I'll do that. That would be fun. How about we do a live video of me wrapping gifts and just talking? That might be a fun thing to do. I think that'd be fun. Sitting by the Christmas tree, wrapping presents. Desi always... Wrapping presents with the Chihuahua is difficult. Because she loves to, like, walk on the paper. And it's like, she thinks it's fun. And Desi loves unwrapping gifts. We have to wrap up her toy for Christmas every year. I wrap it up for her birthday, too. Because she has, I think, more enjoyment ripping the paper off than the toy itself. So, and I have to be careful when I do wrap gifts. Because if I'm not... she'll start unwrapping things that aren't hers, like family members' gifts. I love her to pieces. She's a good girl. What a personality. She's my little pip. I love her. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a live video of gift wrapping. That'd be so much fun. I would love that. I need to get to Hallmark. They've got some really cute ornaments this year. If you guys don't know, I love Hallmark ornaments. Not all of my ornaments, but a lot of them on the Christmas tree are from Hallmark. No, I don't have any new ones yet, but there is a dress that I want to order that I fell in love with. I might I'm like contemplating it at this point. The newest thing I got was my Coach Pac-Man purse, which I was really happy about. And I ordered, and I felt guilty about it, to be honest, the new Jeffree Star Alien palette. It hasn't arrived yet, but it looks really, really cool. I want to get some of his new lip colors that he got. There's a red one that he just released that's really, really pretty. I like red lipsticks. I like browns too. Like the 90s girl in me loves those mocha colors. I don't know if any of you remember the collection. I want to say it was made by Bon Bon. I could be wrong. It was called Jane, and it was like known for their mocha lipsticks and their lip glosses. Like I lived for that. I feel like we're going down the road of lip gloss again. Like that's becoming a thing again. I don't like lip gloss at all. Even when it was a thing, I hated it. The quickest way to get me into a bad mood is to have my hair go across my lips while wearing lip gloss. It'll instantly ruin my day. So I don't wear lip gloss no. I think I have one at work that I wear maybe once a month. It's an old Milani one. I probably should discard it. It's probably gotten past the point of no return. I have a few streetwear ones that I used to use in high school that I haven't used in years. They're probably should be thrown out, but they remind me of my, high school days. But I live for the liquid lips. In private school, I did have a, I have to show you guys. I still have it. It's up in the attic. I went to private school because I was bullied. So when I first got there, I liked the idea that, because I used to get bullied for how I was dressed and stuff like that, because Mom bought my clothes. We didn't have money, so I didn't wear name brands or anything, which I didn't care about, to be truthful with you either. I didn't. When I got to be a teenager and I had my own money, I still didn't buy name brand clothing, because that just wasn't my thing. So when we were all wearing the same clothes, it did kind of make me feel better. The thing I didn't like, I went to private school when I was a preteen. So that's the age group where puberty starts to happen. What I didn't like is the white top or the white shirts that everybody was required to wear. They were almost like a canvasy material. Very, very, extremely see-through. I have a feeling this camera's going to do that thing again. So if it does, guys, I'm just saying, like, it's being a little funky. So just bear with me here. So I didn't feel comfortable. I was a very chunky kid. I'll have to show you some pictures one day. Maybe we'll do a live video and I'll show you old pictures of myself. Cringeworthy. I was a heavy-set kid. I was, I guess, considered obese. Maybe not quite obese, but I was chunky. And I didn't like it. So, I just didn't like the white top. And I had this cardigan. Like, everybody had these, like, sweater cardigan things. So I would wear that all the time. And just to cover up. Because some of the girls, the older high school girls, would purposely wear bras that you could see through. Like, that was their way of being. I don't know how they didn't get in trouble for that. I'm sure they did. But, like, when I would see them, like, they would have it, and you could see, like, the black bras or red bras underneath. But, I didn't have the confidence or the self-confidence that I have now. I was pretty much broken. And, so I always wore my cardigan. But I did like the skirt look, and I liked wearing, because I was able to wear, like, fancy shoes, what I considered fancy shoes. Pretty much like my office shoes now. Then. And that was a lot of fun. I still have the skirts. I got rid of the shirts a long time ago. I think I have my cardigan still somewhere too. That was like my favorite thing, and it was oversized. I wanted that thing as big as it could possibly get. Like if I was, we'll say, a child's large, I wanted that thing to be like a 2XL. So, because I wanted it. I still love my sweatshirts superly oversized and baggy. I go out of my way because if I cannot. My rule of thumb is I want to be able to put my entire body in it, so I can get nice and cozy. That's how I like my sweatshirts. I like them oversized. But yeah, so I didn't mind them. That was a long time ago. I wish I still had this one pair of platform shoes I had at the time. Although they wouldn't fit me anymore. I think they were like a size 6. They were the cutest black suede wedge with the most adorable little bow on it. I loved that shoe so much. It fell apart pretty quick, but I loved it to pieces. I really loved that shoe. One of the first shoes I ever killed. That's when I first started getting into platforms. That's when the platform rage was starting to become a thing. And I lived for it. I still live for it. But we're living in a world where like it's all about the hidden platform and shoes that aren't as crazy. Although Dolls Kill and it's the other company I'm thinking of. There's a few companies out there that have these really awesome weird shoes. Although to this day, I would love to get my hands on a pair of the, I think it was the Doc Martin. It could have been the hold on. Think of the name. Might have been Steve Madden that did it too. I think they did a version of the boot with the flames on it. Oh, there was a girl in school that had a pair of those. That was the only name brand thing in high school that I wanted, was one of those pairs of shoes. It was like a high top boot and had like a flame made out of leather on it that was like reddish and yellow, and it was the coolest thing ever. And I remember them being expensive. I don't remember how much at the time. But I thought they were the coolest shoes ever. I gotta see if I can find those. That would be amazing. I miss when, I don't know if the Hot Topics near you guys still sell shoes. The ones by me don't anymore, and I used to get some of my craziest platforms at Hot Topic, and I absolutely adored them. I've been on their website recently. I didn't see anything, at least not that I like. They all seem to be like flat skater shoe type things, but it is what that is. What else do I want to talk to you about? There was another subject I wanted to mention to you guys, but now it's like, it has escaped my mind like so many other things. Yeah, it's escaping my mind right now. Oh well. It'll come back at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, so what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Are you doing it at your house, or do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Maybe you're not in a country that, maybe you're not in the U.S. and don't do Thanksgiving. But I'm looking forward to going up to my mom's house, and it should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's just been been a lot of stress lately, so having everybody getting together is going to be a lot of good times. And Christmas, I'm hoping it's going to be awesome. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to the whole snow thing. It's just, we've already gotten the first snowstorm, and they're predicting for a really cold, hard winter. And I'm just not, I never feel it. Every year I'm like, no, no, and no. And this one snuck up on us, so nobody really expected it. So, I'm done. I'm done with snow. But, well, anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up because I think I got to put some more cortisone on this because it's starting to get irritating again. So, we will definitely do another live video soon. So, just watch. I'll post it on Instagram, my Facebook fan page, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'll be posting it when, normally it's like 5 minutes before I do the live feed. That's kind of how I plan it, because I try planning it around an hour, and like an hour frame, and I always like mess up or miss it, or something comes up, and you know, it's just me. So yeah, follow me on those, and I will post on there like a few minutes before we start filming. And yeah, so I think we'll just wrap it up here, because it seems like we've gotten like into a standstill. We haven't really been interacting so much, and I got a lot of things to do, and I got to put on some cortisone. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for your positiveness and for your prayers and everything. It means so much to me. Like I said, I felt so beaten down and just worn out and defeated, and you guys always bring me back, and it means so much to me. So I will be seeing you shortly. Maybe we'll do something later tonight. I'll probably snap something or put it on Instagram so you could see the decorations. So thanks again, guys, so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.